Your baby's first year will pass faster than anything you have ever experienced.
Between the sleepless nights and the endless feedings, a quiet miracle is taking place. Your little human is learning to smile, reach, roll, crawl, and speak their very first words.
But here's the truth that most parents miss. When we are too busy ticking boxes on a milestone checklist, movimientos,
we overlook a hidden sequence occurring deep inside the baby's brain and body. Those checklists are just the surface.
Today, I'm not just giving you a schedule. I am handing you a complete scientific map of your child's first year.
We are going to dive deep into why things happen, what actually matters, and how you can stop worrying and start enjoying this journey.
Most of us get stuck in the loop. Sit, check. Crawl, check. Walk, check.
And when our child is a little late, we panic. But your baby's brain doesn't care about your deadlines.
While you are worrying that they aren't walking yet, you are missing the foundational skills that make walking possible. Core strength, balance, and confidence.
Remember this mantra: sequence matters more than speed.
Look at a 5-month-old baby. People ask, are they sitting yet? But what does a developmental expert see?
They see how the baby pushes up when on their tummy, how their abdominal muscles tighten when reaching for a toy.
Because sitting doesn't start at the hips, it starts in the core, built from month 1. To understand this, we need to talk about the 3 engines driving your child.
Engine 1, the brain. In the first year, the brain doubles in size.
Billions of neural connections form every day through every touch and every sound of your voice.
Engine 2, the sensory system. These don't all switch on at once. They develop in a sequence.
Touch first, then smell, hearing, and finally vision. That is why your baby recognizes your
Engine 3, motor skills. The rule here is elegant. Top down, inside out.
Head before torso, torso before arms, arms before hands.
That is why a baby must lift their head before they can sit, and sit before they can crawl.
It's not random, it is body architecture. And now, with the blueprint in hand, let's see how it unfolds month by month.
Month 1, the shock of the new world.
Imagine floating in warm darkness for 9 months.
Then suddenly, blinding light, noise, cold air, and gravity pulling at your limbs. That is what your baby is going through.
The first month is pure adaptation. Their nervous system is overloaded, which is why they crave being held.
Skin to skin isn't just cuddling, it's science.
It helps regulate your baby's heart rate, breathing, and body temperature.
Month 2, the first smile.
Around 6 weeks old, a magical moment appears. The social smile.
Not a reflex, not gas. This is a sign your child is connecting with you.
They recognize you. Smile back, talk back. You are teaching them the rhythm of communication.
Month 3, the awakening.
Now the baby is truly interacting. During tummy time, their head lifts 45 degrees.
Hands begin to open, the beginning of hand-eye coordination.
And here is where I need you to pause. The comparison trap.
If you are looking at other babies on social media and worrying, remember, those perfect timelines are just snapshots.
They don't show the sleepless nights or the normal variations of every child. Your job isn't to force your child to fit a chart, but to understand the child right in your arms.
Month 4, rolling and laughter.
Rolling over is the first milestone of freedom of movement.
But beneath the surface, a crucial connection has formed. See object, want object, reach for object.
And that belly laugh? That is the best sound in the world. A sign the baby recognizes humor and joy. The invisible part of sitting.
Don't just wait for them to sit steadily. Watch how they wobble, how they prop themselves up on their hands.
Right now, the mouth is the baby's most precise research tool.
Don't stop them from putting toys in their mouth. They are studying.
They also start reading your emotions and understanding object permanence through peekaboo.
Month 6, the turning point and the truth about crawling.
Baby begins tripod sitting. Solid foods open up a new sensory world.
And I need to clarify this. Have you heard they must crawl to be smart? That's a myth.
That's a myth.
That's Ruiz. Crawling is great for arm strength. But if your child skips crawling,
scoots on their bum, or goes straight to walking,
it does not lower their IQ or reading ability. As long as they are moving, don't worry.
Month 7 through 8, separation anxiety.
Your baby starts crying when you leave the room. You think, oh no, are they being difficult?
No, this is a massive cognitive leap. They now understand you are a separate individual.
And when you leave, you actually disappear.
Create goodbye rituals to reassure them. Arpimish.
Month 9, the master mimic.
Your child watches and copies you, waving, clapping. This is the most powerful learning mechanism.
They also start pulling to stand on furniture. Leg muscles are preparing for the biggest milestone.
More important than movement is comprehension. Language understanding is far ahead of speaking ability.
They understand fine. No, they look where you point.
Distinction, variation versus delay. How do you know if your child is slow or just developing in their own way? Variation, baby does things in a different order or speed, but is still curious, interactive, and progressing. Delay, a complete absence of skills with no signs of progression. If you see this, ask a doctor. It's not a diagnosis, it's information seeking.
Month 10 to 11, the little scientist.
And look at their fingers. The pincer grasp appears, using the thumb and index finger to pick up a tiny crumb.
This is the pinnacle of fine motor skills practiced over the last 10 months.
Maybe they have taken their first steps, or maybe not.
But the biggest shift is personality. They have a favorite toy. They have their own opinions.
And their first words like,
Mama, Dada.
They are no longer a passive newborn. They are a tiny human, full of emotion and will. The developmental pyramid. Think about learning to drive.
You don't start by parallel parking on a highway. You learn to gas and brake first. Your child is the same.
It all forms a pyramid. Base, senses, and bonding.
Middle, motor, and exploration.
Peak, communication and thinking.
You cannot force the baby to speak or walk. Your job is to create the environment, the base, so the skills, the peak, appear naturally. Red flags: don't fear, be empowered. Knowing these signs helps you empower yourself.
No social smile by 3 months. No head control by 4 months.
Cannot sit independently by 9 months.
Only vowels agree, with no consonants by 10 months.
No words and no attempt to walk by 18 months.
Early intervention changes everything. Trust your intuition.
Walking early, smarter? No. Bilingual kids speak later? No. Total vocabulary is equivalent. Does genetics play a role? Yes.
Heartfelt conclusion. Look back.
A year ago, this little being didn't exist in your arms. They had never seen your face, never heard your voice.
Their timeline is their own. It is not a race.
You have done a great job, parents. And a final tip. Don't rush to buy a pile of expensive toys for the next stage. Many of them just get in the way.
Watch my next video to find out what you should avoid. No more.
It builds the foundation of trust.
Every loving interaction counts.
They are mapping their own body.
This is how a skill becomes permanent.
Vision and hearing work together.
Look at the cat.
They hear your voice before they see your face.
You are their whole world.
self-recognition begins. Touch is their first language.
Oral exploration builds the brain map.
They learn gentleness through practice.
Sensory play is messy, but vital. Understanding space and depth.
Standing tall changes their perspective.
Preparing for the first independent steps.
Shared attention builds vocabulary.
Doggy.
Testing physics, cause and effect.
Precision improves every day. Resilience is learned through falling.
Here.
Learning to share is a huge milestone.
Bonding is the glue of development.
Curiosity drives everything.
Science supports your intuition.
Every child writes their own story.
Genetics sets the potential.
New textures create new connections. You lift them up.
Rest is when they grow.
Simplicity aids focus.
Patience is key.
We are here to guide you.
Time flies.
Cherish the journey.